a place that's reasonably close to my vehicle that I can charge my things. I do have permission to charge there at any point, but I did explain to them, and they're understanding my reasoning that if they're not there, I'm not going to plug in, because I don't want the cops using that as a target of opportunity. Oh, he's doing something suspicious. He's charging his phone. Ooh, that's right. I must be an evildoer because I am charging my phone. The library is a good idea. The problem is at the library, it's a much longer walk. So I try my best not to disturb people while they're working. And of course I try to make sure that when I make important phone calls that I make it where a lot of the sensitive subject matter isn't stuff that people's kids are going to hear, because, well, for example, what happened to the volunteer was gruesome as all hell. People don't want their 8-year-olds to hear that in the library. And I'm sure you understand. See, the thing I've been trying to explain to y'all is that I do look at these people's point of view. I don't have to agree with it. I'm not required to agree with it. I stick with facts. I stick with what I know. I stick with the information at hand. The information that I had to make my decisions on through everything, they're not the same ones that you guys in houses have. Many of y'all, as soon as you get off the streets, you almost immediately forget what it was like when you were on the streets. That's horrible. You work together with somebody to help you get up and out. They promise when they get up and out, they're going to help everyone else get up and out. Not the case. It's not how it's going to work, no matter how much you want it to. So I'm going now to go charge my vehicle. I made sure that as long as I'm gonna get something to drink, I had to get a lot of it for cheap. So this is what I got. It's about the same price as a 20-ounce soda pop, so I can handle that. A 20-ounce soda pop at one of the gas stations here at the soda machine is $1.75. But if you go to the other gas stations and you buy it inside, it's like $2.28 to $3 for a 20-ouncer. It's insane. Of course, most of those other places have fountain drinks. You can buy them for a bit cheaper. On a hot day, one thing that a lot of homeless people have learned is you have to have some substance going in with it. If it's just pure water, your body will reject it at some point during the day. That means you got water, but you don't have any nutrients, so it's not doing what it does with your mitochondria in order to absorb it into the cells where it's needed. So basically, you got a bunch of cells that are now even more widely dispersed, basically because there's a lot more volume of water, but it's just water. It's inhibiting more than anything else. So if you, especially on a hot day, are drinking a lot of water, try to put something else in there with it. Try to have something flavored, something for your body to do with the water. If you're having a craving for something, well, try whatever you're craving, because it's likely it's got whatever nutrients your body is needing in order to get that water to mix. Tea does a pretty good job. I mean, there's not a whole ton of nutrients in it, but it's got enough stuff in it for your body to at least care to do something other than reject it. Now, on a day like today, you're probably talking about, I don't know, probably 2 to 3 liters. At the end of the day, if you're just drinking water and you're out and about performing the tasks and duties that are required of a homeless person. If you stop to eat instead of drink, you're going to have to go to sleep. That's kind of the nature of the beast, and burning as many calories as you do and not replenishing them properly. Now for me, being able to plug in my phone, that allows me, in case of emergencies, some semblance of a way to get help. Some way to at least explain what's going on. Not that anyone will look or listen. Usually, by the time someone takes the time to stop and take a look, they're actually freaked out by the amount of evidence that I got. Why won't anybody look at that? Well, that's what I need help with. They keep calling me mentally ill and pretending the stuff you're looking at doesn't exist. In court, of course, the fact that it still exists means it can still be taken to court and it can still be used to show those officers' intent when they broke the law. Yeah. So, I'm about a block from where I'm going to charge my phone, but it's getting hot. I'm wearing my hoodie so I don't get bitten up. I think I'm gonna stop and chill for a bit as soon as I find some shade. And of course, we need quarters in case we have the opportunity to go to the library with some potential help. No change. I don't know how I would pay said potential help, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do and I need help doing. If people would teach me how to do it, it'd be different. That's one of those things that Mandy Singer's where Mandy Singer was willing to teach me to do those things, but we simply didn't have time. We had to do the whole delegate thing, and she did a good job delegating what she needed to, and same with me. There was stuff that she didn't understand. I did my best to clean up whatever it is she was asking about. Oh, yeah, that makes sense now. Well, yep, of course it does. That's the reason for looking at the evidence. I can point out to what I'm explaining, and then you're not trying to fit all of it together in your head or looking for ulterior motives. You're just looking at the evidence as it stands and letting it speak for itself. The more flustered I am, the worse my communication is. The more people talk over me, the more flustered I get. Anyway, it's good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.